Hi everyone, and welcome back to our podcast about the New Thought movement. Before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get a free copy of the ebook The Law of Allowing, available as PDF and audiobook. So, today we're going to explore the role of spirituality and philosophy in the movement. And joining me is once again our virtual expert guest, Billy. Hi Billy, as you have seen, you have been given a second chance. Are you happy?
Oh wise and all-knowing Master, I am grateful for the opportunity to assist you once more in any way I can.
Well, this is the most direct way to convince me to press the delete button on you, so I humbly suggest you not to provoke me with your sarcasm, okay? Great, let's start with the basics. In the previous episode, we spoke about the origin of the New Thought movement, but for the sake of those who missed that episode or can't remember some details, can you please tell us again what this movement is about and how spirituality and philosophy fit into it?
The New Thought movement is a spiritual movement that started in the late 19th century. It's based on the idea that our thoughts create our reality, and that we can use our thoughts to manifest the things we want in our lives. Spirituality and philosophy play a big role in the New Thought movement because they provide the foundation for this idea.
Okay, but can you give us an example of how spirituality and philosophy are used in the New Thought movement?
Sure. One of the core beliefs of the New Thought movement is that we are all connected to a higher power or divine intelligence. This belief is rooted in spiritual traditions like Christianity, Hinduism, and Buddhism, which teach that there is a divine force that governs the universe. The philosophy behind this belief is that if we align our thoughts and actions with this divine force, we can tap into its power and use it to manifest our desires.
Oh, that's really interesting. So, how does someone align their thoughts and actions with the divine force?
There are many different ways to do this, and it really depends on the individual. I give you some examples: prayer, meditation, affirmations, visualization techniques, gratitude, mindfulness, and service to others. The key is to find a practice that resonates with you and to do it regularly.
You know, it sounds to me like this philosophy, if we want to call it that way, is very focused on personal growth and self-improvement. Is that accurate?
Yes, absolutely. This movement is all about empowering individuals to take control of their lives and create the reality they want. It's about realizing that we are not victims of circumstance, but rather co-creators of our reality. In other words, it's like a personal growth smoothie with a side of self-improvement toast. It's all about blending together the right mix of spirituality and philosophy to create a delicious concoction of positive vibes and manifestation magic. And spirituality and philosophy provide the tools and guidance to help us do that.
Oh please, concoction! Where did you hear that? More than by a mix of spirituality, you sound like you've been intoxicated by a mix of spirits. Anyway, let's move on. I imagine some people might be skeptical of the New Thought movement, especially if they come from a more traditional religious or philosophical background. How would you respond to those skeptics?
Great question. I think it's important to recognize that the New Thought movement is not meant to replace anyone's existing beliefs or practices. Rather, it's a complementary philosophy that can be integrated into any spiritual or philosophical tradition. And at its core, the New Thought movement is about tapping into our own inner wisdom and intuition, which is something that everyone can benefit from, regardless of their background.
That's really a great point, and I hope it will reassure many people who may be afraid to do something wrong or even evil if they indulge their curiosity about this phenomenon. So, if someone is interested in exploring the New Thought movement further, where should they start?
There are many great books and resources out there that can introduce people to the principles of the New Thought movement. Some classics include The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles, The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale, and The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And there are also many spiritual and philosophical traditions that have influenced the New Thought movement, such as Transcendentalism, Theosophy, and New Age spirituality.
Hey, you forgot the most important resource, this podcast. Because there are still many episodes to come where we will explore all things related to the New Thought movement. Before I leave you guys, don't forget to comment, let me know what you think of this podcast, and ask questions if something is not clear. I would like the comment section to become a sort of appendix of the podcast, but this depends entirely on you. I feel we could build a very nice community here, but a community requires people, as you well know. So, see you next week. Ciao!